Okay guys, so today I am going to show you di mag-Tagalog or mag-Bisaya na. So karon ay so ngayon gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo kung paano gawin um, itong ganito. Pero dito sa video na to, I will not show you this entire thing. Paano ko i-code ito. This is just simply not a practical project. This is an activity from our school. So, to create a single HTML JavaScript file. So, may mga functions dyan. But what I'm going to show you right now is not the show sum, not the show difference, not the show product, not the show quotient. What I'm going to show you now is this kanilang mga input fields. First name, last name, address, age, and also the show details. So for example, we have Panzer Web, we have Philippines, and we also have 20. If you're going to press the show details, it's going to show the details. So this is just a helpful way para paano tayo sa input sa DOM manipulation sa JavaScript so that we can, you know, manipulate the input HTML elements using JavaScript. Diba? So, wala pa to siyang back end, guys. This is just purely front end. This is just a simple JavaScript na na hindi siya tutorial, but somehow a guide kung paano natin gawin. So, what we can do right now is meron na akong live dito, live server. And we could say this is just an input HTML element. So, you can see wala pa to. Then, we can put siguro welcome or input HTML element. So, yan. Now, what we're going to do is mag-create tayo ng form. Sorry sa messenger, guys. Parang maraming na sa messenger ko. So, meron tayong form dito. So, we're just going to create a simple form lang, no? So, una is yung first name. BR tayo, guys. Then, dito naman is text. Na meron ditong ID na fname. Fname. Then, i-copy lang natin to. Yan. Apat to. Ilang lang. Yan. Last name. Mag-BR din tayo. Mag-BR din pala tayo. Teka lang parang nalilito ako. So, yan. And ito is L name. Yan. Siguro gusto yan. Yan. And another thing is para to sa address. And then dito address. So, yan. May address na tayo. Next one is yung age. But basically, you can put email, username. Kasi yun yan. This one, magbag na number tayo. Kasi we are dealing with numbers. And this one, we're going to put age. So, as you can see, meron na tayong 4 fields. But it's not complete since wala pa tayong button. This button, we have 2 ways, actually, no? We can simply say na we can simply put na ID, but for the sake of utilizing functions, we could simply say like ganito, show btn na ID. But we're not going to use an ID here, okay? So magta-type lang muna tayo. This is not important. This one. So another way, instead of using ID, pwede tayong gumamit ng onClick. So this onClick is parang built-in na to na function ng JavaScript na mapupunta sa HTML. This is basically saying na if you click this button, something is going to happen and it's going to interact with the JavaScript. So let's say show details. Kasi mag-show naman to ng details. So just to show you that it works, no? We're going now but before that, dito muna tayo kasi maglalagay tayo ng mga details. We're not just going to press the show details and walang ipapakita. So dito magpapakita tayo. So we're going to show and we're going to create a wrapper. So this wrapper dito niya i-contain na. So this one would have 3. So tatlong paragraphs. So inside this paragraph, we're going to set full name. Then we're going to put a span. Well, span with an ID of full name text. As you can see, merong full name na dyan. And we're going to create for the address. So yung logic natin dito is yung first name and last name, i-concatenate natin to create a full name. So yung concatenation guys is para siyang ina-add natin yung dalawang string or not just maybe string, pero string kadalasan ang nawo-work niya. So this one is for the address because simply say address text. So be mindful guys if you're dealing with this because dapat kasi yung JavaScript HTML is yung JavaScript talaga sensitive. So dapat wrong spelling wrong talaga. So this one age. Then this one is age text. So I'm just using shorthand guys sa VS Code para mas madali yung paggawa natin ito. So we have now the wrapper and the text here. As you can see, wala pa siyang details. Because, bakit natin nilagyan ng span and ID? Because sa loob ng span, dito natin ilalagay yung content. Bale, ang mangyayari, kung sa Bisaya pa, sumpay. Or kung sa Tagalog is, idudugtong natin yung value ng span sa loob ng paragraph. Para, pag press natin na show details, kasunod ng full name ang value. Okay? So, then, guys, hindi tayo magagamit ng CSS dito. We're just going to, and also we're not going to use external JavaScript. We're just going to use internal JavaScript. So, dito lang tayo magja-JavaScript. So, we're just going to put a script tag. Then, after the script tag, we're just going to create the fields, or we're just going to call the fields. So, meron tayong first name, F name, L name, address, and age. Now, get element by ID, F name. Let L name is equals to document at get element by ID. Tawagin natin yung L name. The same naman sa ating address. So, best practices ko guys is ito. Like, kung ano yung pangalan ng ID ng HTML element, yun din yung pangalan ng variable. Kasi para pwede ko lang makopy-paste. Then yung age is document that get element age. So, we have the fields now, no? And after that, after creating the fields, we're going to access itong mga wrapper naman. Itong mga full name text. We're not going to access the wrapper, but we're just going to access this span. So, access. Okay, so this is going to spans. Display. So, we're going to access this full name text. Document at get element by ID. Full name text. So, be careful guys. Double check ko lang. I-copy paste ko lang. Then, simply, yan. Yan, para walang mamali. Yan. So, as soon as we have the fields, we get the span display, we're now going to call yung on-click natin. So, this on-click, ito na yung function natin. As long as we're going to click the button, it's going to do something. So, this on-click shows natatawag tayo ng function once we click the button. So, we're going to declare a function, then ikakopy natin ito. Itong show details na ito, ikakopy natin. Lagay natin dito. Sorry sa messenger guys, maraming nag-chat. Busy kasi. Then, show details. Now, we have that. So, let's just console that log to check na if nag-work pa. Hello world. Now we're going to access inspect element. Then, once we press that, dapat may lalabas na hello world. And there you go. There you have it. May hello world na lalabas. We're not going to delete the hello world. Kasi we did. Delete na natin. And after that, after that, kapag na-confirm natin na gumagana yung button, we're going to access the value of these fields. Ibig sabihin, kasi itong fields na to, hindi alam ng JavaScript o hindi alam ng website o ng HTML, hindi alam ng website natin kung ano ang value nito. So, kahit ano pang lagay natin dito, yan, lagay natin. Pag press natin na show details, walang lalabas kasi hindi niya na-read yung value. Okay? Because, for example, if ilalagay natin to dyan, then siguro, ay, i-console.log natin yung, let's say, Fname lang. And we're going to put a name. Ang lalabas is ang HTML element. Okay? Ang lalabas HTML element, hindi yung value na nilagay natin dito. So, para lumabas yung value na ilalagay natin sa fields, we're going to access the fields, then we're going to get the value. How we can do that? Value of fields. Now, we could say fname value. That is the name of the variable. Equals, kukunin natin itong fname, lalagyan natin dito, fname dot value. Yan lang. Now, we're going to console.log yung fname value. Answer, there you have it. Instead, yung HTML element yung i-print niya, yung mismo first name. So, we have that. We would finish the other thing. So, lname value. This would be lname dot value. Same thing naman sa address. Value is address dot value. And let age value is equals to age dot value. Now we have those. Guys. Then after that, because ang gusto natin, iisa yung first name at last name to become a full name. So what we can do is we can declare a variable, let's say full name. Ako i-initialize ko lang to. Then tatawagin ko ulit. Is equals to itong fname value, hindi itong fname na field. Because this fname na field, empty to. Kaya itong fname value, meron itong value. So fname value plus. Magagamit tayo ng concatenation, guys. This is concatenation. Then, tatawagin ito yung value ng last name. So, we're going to console log just to check. Full name. Now, let's say Panzer and Web. Then, there you have it, the Panzer Web. Diba? So, gumana siya, guys. Now, since gumana na siya, need na lang natin ito ilagay sa ating span display. So, what we're going to do is we're going to call the full name text na span display, paste it here, then we can use three things. Inner HTML, inner text, but my favorite one, text content. But if meron kang i-embed na mga HTML elements, is dapat gumamit ka ng inner HTML. Because text content hindi niya babasahin. Babasahin niya as a string, hindi as an actual element. So, yung text content natin, itong full name. Yan. So, meron ng space. So, we're going to print or display. Display the value. Okay. So, we're going to put this to everything. Text content is equals to, address value. Because this span display is going to get this value. Okay? Same thing sa ating age text. Yung span natin, dot text content is equals to the age value. There you have it, guys. And ito try natin to. Okay? So we have Panzer, Web. We have the Philippines address. Age natin 20. Dapat hindi to mag-error. So if we're going to press the show details, there you have it. We have now access and we have displayed the value of the input elements. So basically, ganun lang, guys. Gumawa ka ng form na nandun yung mga input elements, input fields. And it doesn't matter if meron kang wrapper, no? As long if gusto mo lang mag-console.log, pwede na ito wala. Pwede na ito wala. But in my case, I want to show you, in-assure kasi, sobrang hassle guys mag-inspect. Sobrang hassle. Like, you right-click all stuff. Kaysa naman, details ka lang dito, di ba? So, this guys, wala pa tong validations. So, that means na kahit address lang, pwede kong mapakita lahat. Pwede kong mapakita yung address. But there are validations kung saan dapat required to. Okay? Like, here, pwede natin lagyan to ng required. And, diba? So, let's say, yan ko lang kung gagana. Gagana pa rin talaga. So, merong mga validations, guys. Pero sa inyong validations, parang dito nila sa JavaScript. No? But we're not going to dive deeper on that. So, yun lang, guys. So, basically, create a form. Then, especially this one, the button, have an on-click function. Then, ito yung fields. Kukunin ito yung fields. Then, ito hindi ito importante if wala kang wrapper. Then, dito lang, fields. Then, the function. Kung saan, kukuhanin natin yung value ng mga fields. Ito. Then, we're just going to print it. Pwede console.log, pwede merong wrapper. So, yun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching. So, yun lang yung parang simple na way of accessing HTML elements. Okay? So, yun lang.